There we are, guys. 4-8. That's a lovely, lovely bass. Happy days.
Yeah, stunning. Beautiful condition. That's absolutely stunning. Well done, Scott.
Welcome to Hazel Beach, guys. It's tonight's venue. We got Hobbs Point just across yonder there, the bridge. We've got some mullet splashing just out there. You can see that ripple. Yep, we're going to get set up, get some gear out of the van, and we'll bring you back when we're down. Welcome back to Scott Harris West Wales Fishing. So there you go, guys. Got two rods out. We've got a pulley pennel with a king prawn on the nearest rod, and on the furthest rod we've got a running ledger with a squid on. Reels are the Penn Fathom 2 casting specials. We've got Varavas Yellow Sport and Daiwa Sensor Surf on that side. Rods are the Century Tip Tornado Supermatch, and we've got the Ian Gould's 7-foot tripod. We've got a little spinning rod set up there. I have seen a couple of fish jumping out in front of me. I did have a quick try, but nothing came of that. So I said, we're waiting for Paul. I think Paul's turning up at high tide and he's going to fish it down with me. I'm going to fish it up and then fish it down with Paul. So I'll keep you updated, guys. We're at low water now, so I've just got a little weedless lure on from Fox. It's got like a 10-gram weedless hook on it. I'm just having a flick around in the shallows down by here. I gotta be said, there is a lovely swim action on it. I'll try to give you a show now. The swim action on that is absolutely cracking. As I said, just having a flick around by here while I'm waiting on the big rods. We've got our first inquiry, guys. This is on the squid. We'll have a look at that now. And our first catch, foul hooked, and it's a little woof woof. It's a male, so we'll get him unhooked and we'll get him released. So, first fish of the session. Haven't seen one of these in a long time. There we are, off he goes. Straight back down. Right, let's get baited up and get back out there. Changed up those baits. So far it's just the one dogfish. We've got sardine on both, one out to my right, one out in front, and we've got the little spinning rod with some little prawns about 10 yards out by there. See if we can pick anything out up there. Species you can pick up from here today, guys. You've got a chance of bass, you've got a chance of rays, you got a chance of smoothhound, dogfish, chance of a conger, and there's also a chance, as I say, smoothhound, rays, bass, conger. You can get flounder from here, mullet. So there's a good selection of different fish you can get. We're targeting some rays and smoothhounds, and possibility picking a bass out. So I'll go through the baits we got now, guys. So baits tonight, we've got squid, king prawns, sardines, mackerel and frozen peeler crab. So that's our baits tonight. Get these back in the cooler, keep them chilled. I think Mr. Walkley has got a bit of ragworm, some prawns, some king rag, some bluey, odd bits and bobs in the freezer that he wants to use up. So, yep. So I'm going to go back to having a couple of flicks around with this while I wait and see what happens on the next bites. See you in a bit, guys. Not a bad background, is it, guys? Said we're down at Hazel Beach. You've got the pub over there. Then it takes you all the way around to Nayland over on the other side. Said got Nayland over there, Hobbs Point over there. Some new hats. If you're interested, give us a message. Scott Harris, West Wales Fishing. So guys, all been quiet on the Western Front, but we've started to get some bites now. We've had an inquiry on that right hand rod, as you just seen, just a slight knock, and we have had a knock on the left hand rod as well. So there we are, there's the right hand rod again. Paul's just shown up, so I've just started getting his gear set up for him ready when he goes and drops the wife off to work. So Paul is fishing with the Century T900 with the casting special, and then he's got the Graphite's Tip Tornado Match 13'6", and he's pairing that with a Pen Surf Blaster 2 7000 by the looks of it. Right, we'll keep an eye on those two rods and I'll bring you back if something happens. What can I say, guys? Dogfish number 2, foul hooked number 2. We'll get him unhooked and we'll get him released. There he goes, straight up to the depths. I've just quickly put a 3-hook flapper out with some ragworm for Paul. So when he gets back, he's got one rod fishing and he's just got to bait up the other rod. Let's check the left-hand rod now, and then we'll get 2 fresh baits out there. Right. And woof woof number 3. And as I was pulling this in, there was a massive bass following it in. We got Paul here with us now. He's just about to set up his second rod. Well, baited up, I've already set it up, but we'll get him unhooked and we'll get him released. There we are, guys. We've just dropped a 2-hook flapper with some ragworm, literally in front of the pontoon, and we've just pulled up a nice little pout in. So we'll get him released and we'll get another bait back out there. Go on, my son. There you go. Down you go. There we are. Off he goes. Second cast, second pout in. A little bit smaller this time, but literally right out in front of the jetty. Well, guys, I said earlier on that something big followed my dog fishing. Well, guess what? That's what it was. I've just caught this on a little spinning rod with a little bit of ragworm. He is A lovely fish.
We'll weigh him.
We'll get him weighed now. We'll get him measured. But
He's a beaut.
that's a beaut of a bass.
I'm guessing about 6.
So there we are, guys. 57 centimetres. That's a lovely fish. So there we are, guys. 4'8". That's a lovely, lovely bass. Happy days.
Yeah. Stunner. Beautiful condition. That's absolutely stunning. Well done, Scott.
There we are, guys. It seems to be the small rod right in front of the pontoon is doing the job. Another little pout in, so we're getting released and we'll get another bait back out there. There we are. Paul's blank has gone. He's picked up a little pout in himself as well. So far, what's that? 4 pout in altogether, 1 bass, 3 doggies. Whew. It's an exciting 5 minutes. Oh, here we go again. Nope. Oh. Speak too soon. He may actually be on. Let's see if I can hold the phone and we listen at the same time. Nope. Right, well, that's Paul with his second pouting of the night. I said the big rods don't seem to be doing, or the big baits I should say. It seems to be all the ragworm that are catching everything at the moment. But we got plenty of time to go yet, so we'll get some fresh baits out and see what we can get. There we are. Paul's got a double shot of pouting. It's keeping us entertained, guys. Paul's having a field day with a pouting. That's been out there 30 seconds. Paul's just pulled in a little pouting and something's had a good old chomp on him. So that's literally been out there about 2 minutes, guys.
Doggy.
Oh, there we are. Woof woof for Paul. No sessions complete without one, Paul. So it was a doggy instead of 3 pouting. Oh well. You get that released and you get another bait back out there. Tide's on the ebb, but the fish is still coming in, guys. Fish better on the ebb than it did on the flood. It always does you, doesn't it? Oh, we've got a little visitor, guys. Someone to give us a little bit of company. Still pulling in the pouting. And there is the Irish ferry coming into Pembroke Dock. Just over there. A little bit further up, it's there. Get ready for the wake. Fish on, guys, and we've pulled out a huss. I said at the start of the video, you've got a chance huss, bass. We've had two. We did go for a smooth hound and a ray. There's still time, but yeah, we're gonna get him unhooked and we'll get him released. Just before I'm about to release him, guys, he's just barfed up this, and that's not mine. Mine is by there. Yeah, lovely small little huss. Right, we'll get him released now. There we are, guys. Get him released.
Oh yeah. Is that poor bloke with us?
Yep. There's constant rattles on that right hand rod, but once you pick it up, there's nothing there. So I got a funny feeling.
Crabs?
Either crabs, or I think it could be the pouting just pecking at it. It's a double squid bait, that one, guys. And the winner for the biggest weed fish goes to Paul. So as the Irish ferry goes out, we call an end to our night, guys. And it ends with a little strap. So I said at the start of the video, there's a chance of conger. Still a conger. Bull huss. We've had bull huss. Bass. We've had bass. The only two things that we didn't have really that we were targeting were the ray and the smooth hound. We've had pouting, dogfish. We've had a good session. As I said, cheers to Paul. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to catch up with you once again. But as you can see now, that's the last cast. We're gonna get him released, packed down, and tidy up all our mess. There you go, guys, all cleaned up. Rubbish has gone up to the bin. Pick that up, that's not ours. There we are, all clean, tidy. Time to make a move. As I said, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate the support as always, and we'll catch you on the next one. For now, good night.